Hi everybody, I'm Jones.
And I'm Mann. And we're Jones and Mann. And tonight we are jumping into and jonesing on Weller Antique. All right, Jones. Am I not the best?
Yes, you are.
I'm the best.
Yes, you are.
So I was able to get my hands on this Weller Antique 107, which is one of the sought after allotted kind of bourbons or whiskeys out there. Where's the bourbon too? So bourbons out there, and I was like, oh, Jones is gonna love this. So I brought it back to us. I actually got a shout out to Bob's. I don't know if I want to tell where it's at because I'm not gonna. Yeah. So I don't know where I got it from. But yeah, I happened to get my hands on the bottle while I was in Knoxville last week, or this week rather, and I just can't wait to crack it open and taste it. So this was, hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen. This was 30-some bucks, 30-ish, 38, 39. Excuse me. So I got this probably a little bit over retail, essentially.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. I've seen this bottle, the antique, for $150.
Yeah,
plus
because it's so hard to find.
Rare,
very rare find. And
anything you find about it, Jones?
Oh yeah, I'm geeked up about it.
Okay.
One, because it comes from my favorite distillery, which is Buffalo Trace. Two, because it is allegedly the identical or very similar mash bill as the Rip Van Winkles.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Happy's.
Happy's.
So I got a video I'm gonna probably put out about Pappy's, but go keep.
Yeah. So I'm really geeked up because Pappy's is like impossible to find.
It's the golden unicorn or whatever you want to.
Very true.
Blue whale or whatever, white whale, whatever the phrase is. The thing you can't find.
It's something very hard to find, and like I said, it says it's a very similar mash bill, aged very similarly. So I'm really excited about just trying it out to see how it tastes. So let's go ahead and crack this open.
Let's do what we do. I know there's a lot of history about this because I think Weller was like a sales rep or very, very early involved in the process.
Yeah, and the other unique thing about it is this is actually a wheated whiskey versus the
wheated bourbon.
Yeah, wheated bourbon versus the rye that we normally get.
Okay.
It smells pretty sweet.
It smells corn heavy, but a little maybe not. It's a little lighter. Initial whiff smelled a little corn heavy, but maybe that's the wheated side. You ready?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Excited.
Clink them and drink them.
Yeah, a lot of heat. Let's put that on the
Woo!
Let's put that on the rocks.
Got some heat on that.
Yeah, a lot of good heat. This is what, 107 proof?
Yeah. 53.5, 107 proof.
Yeah,
Woo!
So, it'll definitely put some hair on your chest if you don't have it.
I know that's right.
You can give me a little more this time.
Oh, now that we drinking the good stuff. We pouring towels here today.
I'm a bit curious about it on the rocks because that
overproof. You gotta
bring it back.
You gotta bring it back.
More of the flavors.
Woo!
But the smell was pretty good. It
smell was really good.
The initial smell for me was a lot like honey.
Okay, yeah, I can get with that. The color is darker than you find on a lot of bourbons to me. It's almost a dark brown versus the amber that you kind of get. Now when you got that whiskey ball in there, it kind of lightens up a little bit, but.
Click
them and drink.
I'm not the only one excited.
When you're in the presence of greatness, you get excited about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll let you go into it.
It's bold still. It's a little sedated a little bit when you put it on the rocks. There's some good flavors in there. I got redwoodsy. I call it the fireworks. You know, you got that popping all around your tongue, kind of on the back of your tongue, on the side of your tongue, on the tip of your tongue. It's fresh, it's clean, but she's strong.
Oh yeah, very strong.
She's strong. She's very strong.
So, would you classify this as a favorite or a flop?
That's a tough one for me.
I'm guessing this at best will be a fave.
For
you.
At best, it's probably going to be a fave because it is so bold. Now, okay, I'll take it back to Prohibition style. Old Forester. Mm-hmm. Old Forester was about as bold as it came. Mm-hmm. But it was very, very rich in flavor. Not to say that this is not, but to me it's not as complex as the Old Forester was. And the Old Forester was way stronger. But this feels bolder because, like, I'm trying to sit here and taste and like, okay, what you know, is there any vanilla in there? Is there any caramel in there? You know, am I getting some dried fruits and dates and
right?
I'm not. I mean,
yeah, it's very bold.
It's bold. It's smooth.
Yeah.
But it is, to me, very simple in the flavor profile. What about you, Joe?
So you got to tell us if that's like a.
I would. I mean, as hard as it took me to get this thing, I can't flop it. I can't flop it. And you know, I say I can't flop it because it's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not
great.
Category.
It's not great.
I'll give you a fave.
I would say a fave. I done started a new category, so
yeah.
All right, what do you think?
What would you guess I'm going to put this in?
Ooh.
Buffalo Trace.
You like the bold. You like
bold.
Buffalo Trace. Now, I would say there's Buffalo Trace all through it. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you put 10 in a row, I would definitely say this was in the Buffalo Trace family. Not as bold as Eagle Rare, but it's not too far from it.
But almost as smooth as Blanton's on ice.
Yeah, I can say that.
Not the high.
Not the shot, but on the
on the rocks.
Yeah. So I would say you're probably gonna say it's a favorite.
You were very close. I'm actually gonna put it in the fave category.
Fave category. What? So we've sought out and hunted this down, but the non-bourbon drinker is reluctant, and the diehard bourbon drinker is reluctant.
Well, not necessarily reluctant, but the sad thing is, as hard as it is to find, and as excited as I was about trying it, like you said, the flavor profile, the boldness of the proofage just overpowered the flavors, even when you put it on the rocks. So it has good flavor, and maybe if I let it sit on the rocks a little longer, it will get better. But we'll get to see.
Let's be real about this thing. Okay, we have a picture or version of our expectations for Weller because it's limited quantities, highly sought after. But let's think retail. This is a $30 bourbon.
Yeah, and it's great at $30.
It's a great $30 bourbon. It's a great $30 bourbon.
Okay.
When I think about now, I like 1792 because
same distillery,
same
same
distillery.
family.
Same family.
Same family.
I don't think 17 distillery is
It's
that's
not
Ridgemont.
Buffalo
Yeah,
Trace.
it's not
It's,
Buffalo Trace.
But they get the same mash bill from the same overall.
Okay.
I can't remember names. Just Stazeric
Or something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I have to look it up again.
I like 17 because it's lighter. Now I think if you're a person who likes bourbon, who likes the bold side at 30-ish bucks, this is phenomenal.
Yes.
Because it's bold, it's in your face, it's good bourbon, it's smooth. But see, I'm not a bold bourbon. Then if you pay $200 for this bottle, $150 for this bottle, I kind of feel like you'd have to say you liked it so you wouldn't be disappointed.
True. Very true. Very, very true.
Yeah.
So there you have it, guys.
There you have it. So we're gonna really call this two faves, which make it a fave.
Yeah. So it makes it technically a favorite.
Let's force our hand.
Let's
We gotta say favorite or flop.
forced hand favorite.
$30.
Hands down favorite for $30.
I still struggle. I mean, okay. I'm gonna be mad. I would flop it.
All right.
Because it's too bold. At 107 proof, what you expect, of course. I would say the balance of boldness versus the balance of flavor that I get are unbalanced to me. So if I weed out the salt afterness, the unavailability, I would flop it. If I went only on how does this taste for a $30 bourbon, I would favorite it.
And that's one of the amazing things. Like I do a lot of my research on distillery.com.
Yeah.
And the professional reviewer gave it a 92.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
And most of it's like a 4.1 out of 5-star rating on that site. So I wonder if that fanfare just carries over to, it's so hard to find.
Yeah.
This is the taste I got. But,
Or if I wonder, do they grade it based off retail? Because if you say, okay, well, boom, here is $30, $35 Weller versus $30 Ridgemont, $29 Ridgemont Reserve. Which do you choose?
Well, man, if we're gonna make that comparison, I think I was looking through the liquor cabinet, and didn't you have a different bottle of Weller that you found?
I might also have the Special Reserve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First of all, follow us on Instagram.
Okay.
Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. We're gonna call it a favorite and a flop. Yeah. Now, if you decide, if you're saying that, hey, you want to compare this to the Special Reserve, then I think if you look right back over here.
Oh, here. Oh,
there's a couple bottles.
Oh, not just one. Another hard to find. Who does this? Really? Who does this, man?
Why buy one when you can buy two? Or six?
Again, man with 6 bottles of unopened Blantons. So if you want to find out where to find your Blantons or your Wellers, please contact man at 555-5555.
Okay, sorry, I have an addiction. I like to, because what if we love this and there's no other opportunity to get it? Wouldn't you feel disappointed in me that I didn't take advantage of grabbing as many bottles as I could?
Well,
the answer to that is yes. So follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I think what we should do is just...
Is it Jones and Mann?
At Jones and Mann.
All right.
Subscribe, click the bell. And I think what we'll do is let's just slide these over to the side.